Ever wondered how a few brave souls sparked the birth of a nation? How a handful of determined individuals, driven by a vision of freedom and equality, set the wheels of history in motion? This is the story of the Declaration of Independence, a document that not only declared the birth of a new nation, but also laid the foundation for the principles that would guide it for centuries to come. Independence Hall, 1776. The air crackles with tension. The building, now a symbol of American freedom, was then a place of intense debate and uncertainty. The delegates inside were not just making a decision for themselves, but for generations to come. Delegates murmur, papers scatter, and the weight of an entire nation rests on their shoulders. These men, representing the 13 colonies, were tasked with the monumental decision of breaking away from the British Crown. The room buzzed with the energy of their discussions, each voice adding to the chorus of revolution. John Adams, passionate and unyielding, stands at the room's center. His voice, filled with conviction, cuts through the tension. He knows the gravity of the moment and the risks involved, but he also understands the necessity of their actions. "Gentlemen," he declares, "we stand at a crossroads. Our choices today will echo through the ages." His words resonate with the delegates, each of whom understands that their decision will shape the future of the colonies. Adams's speech is a call to action, a reminder of the stakes at hand. Thomas Jefferson, quill in hand, carefully crafts the words that will define a nation. In the quiet of his study, he contemplates the principles of liberty and justice, striving to capture them in his writing. Each stroke of the quill is deliberate, each word chosen with care. "We've labored long over these words," he whispers. "They must be perfect." Jefferson understands the power of language and the importance of articulating their vision clearly. He knows that these words will be scrutinized, debated, and remembered for generations. Benjamin Franklin, wise and ever the pragmatist, counters, "Perfection is the enemy of progress, Tom. Let's not let this moment slip through our fingers." Franklin's words are a reminder of the urgency of their task. He knows that while perfection is an admirable goal, action is necessary to seize the moment. Outside, a hopeful crowd gathers. The people of the colonies, weary of British rule, look to their leaders with anticipation. They know that the decisions made within those walls will determine their future. The crowd's presence is a testament to the widespread desire for change. The sun shines brightly, a beacon of the promise held within those walls. The light streaming through the streets symbolizes the hope and optimism of the people. It is a new day, and with it comes the possibility of a new beginning. Inside, the atmosphere is charged. The delegates are acutely aware of the significance of their actions. Every argument, every counterpoint is weighed with the utmost seriousness. They are not just debating policy, they are shaping the destiny of a nation. John Hancock stands boldly. "It is time to declare our intentions to the world," he announces. His declaration is met with a mix of apprehension and determination. The delegates know that this is a point of no return, but they also understand the necessity of making their intentions clear. Jefferson nods, handing the document to Adams. This simple act is laden with significance. It is a transfer of responsibility, a passing of the torch. Adams, with the document in hand, feels the weight of the moment. "This is it," Adams affirms. "We either affirm our resolve or turn back." His words are a stark reminder of the choices before them. There is no middle ground. They must either commit fully to their cause or abandon it altogether. Franklin, ever the sage, reminds them, "Let's not forget why we began this journey." His words are a call to remember the principles that brought them together. Liberty, justice, and the pursuit of happiness are not just ideals, they are the very foundation of their cause. With a collective breath, they sign. Each signature is a pledge, a commitment to the cause of independence. The act of signing is both a personal and collective declaration of their resolve. Hancock, with a flourish, "I want King George to see this from across the Atlantic." His bold signature is a statement of defiance, a clear message to the British Crown. Hancock's confidence inspires the other delegates, reinforcing their commitment to the cause. Jefferson sighs. "And with this, we mark a new beginning." His words capture the sense of relief and anticipation that fills the room. The signing of the Declaration is not just an end, it is the beginning of a new chapter in their history. Adams, raising his pen, proclaims, "To independence." His triumphant declaration is met with cheers and applause. The delegates know that their journey is far from over, but they also understand the significance of this moment. The room, filled with solemn yet hopeful faces, marks the birth of a new nation. The delegates, each with their own hopes and fears, are united in their commitment to the cause of independence. Their faces reflect the gravity of the moment and the promise of the future. Outside, the crowd erupts in cheers as the Declaration is displayed. The public reading of the Declaration is a moment of celebration and affirmation. The people who have longed for this moment express their joy and support for the new nation. July 4th, 1776, the birth of the United States of America. This date, now celebrated as Independence Day, marks the official beginning of the nation. It is a day of reflection, celebration, and remembrance of the courage and vision of the Founding Fathers. Remember, history is written by those who dare to stand up and sign their names. The story of the Declaration of Independence is a testament to the power of courage, conviction, and the belief in a better future. It is a reminder that the actions of a few can change the course of history for many.